Immediately, we got to think of the strats. Now, I don't know what Rito used in order to get to number 1, outside of the fact that he used the 2 classes, the eggheads and the eggheads and the healers. However, I think that I want to put my own spin on this, right? I want to put my own spin on this. We want to see if we can try and get the first aid kit, obviously, given that that is a healer class. Any healer class, any egghead class, I'll immediately try and buy. And then we'll maybe see if we can try and pick up some other stuff as well, just to help with the early clear. Let's pick up the claws. Let's pick up that too. Let's give it a shot. Let's also pick up sail level 1, and we'll get 2 upgrades as well in there. Okay. I'd really like it if my healers didn't end up dying. That would be pretty exceptional. Alrighty. Let's try and keep the newbies to the back as well. It's nice that we don't have to face a shop guardian immediately as well, which is really excellent too. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. Grumpage. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, amigo. Big love. Good to have you here. All right, let's see if we can win. Let's do it. Nice. And we don't even lose our frontliner as well. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. What do we got? Shooters use explosive projectiles that deal 15 splash damage. I mean, literally anything would have been better, to be honest, in the context. But, you know, we can't dismiss the run quite yet. Let's do this. Start you off over here. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we're actually managing very roughly to try and, like, min-max our health a little bit. Still not entirely convinced that it's making much of a difference, but hey-ho. I still think that we're going to lose Killer 99 Tyson here, which is a freaking terrible name for a hero. The map's looking okay. Map's not looking too bad. Let's head left. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, doesn't really matter. We could have gone to either shop and still discovered the boss. Fair enough. Let's deploy you over there, and then let's fight. Okay. Right. We could actually get wiped out here. Oh, okay. We lose our claws, but that's fine. Or we lose our claw wielder. That's actually okay. Right. Turrets are what we're going for. That's good. This is shop level 3. Keep that in mind. I think it might probably be worth us picking up. I mean, the BFG being on sale this early on is good. It would be good if we could get the shooter combo up and running. In fact, we could actually get both of the requirements for the shooter combo. I just don't think it's that worthwhile. I just don't think it's that worthwhile. Also, could justifiably take the Panzerpoo, at least short term, try and keep us alive. Alternatively, could go for a reroll. I actually think let's pop a level in Sail. And then let's just go for a freaking reroll. And that's exactly why we do it. Because that gives us a cart full of toxins, which is actually really good. Fits our build pretty much perfectly. And we'll get that. Let's go and fight the boss. I think that we absolutely have the capability to fight the boss just like this. Don't think it should be too difficult at all. We'll get that little bit of extra XP. We will feed right now just to make sure that everything is good for the fight. Cart full of toxins, 210 HP. Very nice indeed. Alrighty, let's do it. It's the Necromancer as well, which is good because Necromancer is probably going to be the easiest person to kill here. Would really love to not lose my cart full of toxins here. That sucks so hard. We lose the person, but we don't actually lose the cart, which is completely fine. Okay, let's head this way. Let's head this way real quick. All right, we got to be able to do this one without taking too much of a hit. I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Leveling our healers as well, kind of nice. Losing our healer there really sucks because we lose the item as well. Hate that on a visceral level. Alrighty, anything that we want to pick up. Mutation. I think I'm just going to take Sail again, to be honest. I'm going to take Sail. I'm going to take the Grav Gun. I'm going to take 2 peeps. Alrighty. Alright, so no healers to speak of, but we do have two gravity boys. We do have like 3 levels in sale. We do have 2 levels in the shop. That's not too bad at all. This will give us the BFG. This will give us the BFG. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's a free BFG, which is actually really rather nice. Don't have any cash to spend on this floor, or should I say this shop, but we will. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Predictions. How are we gonna do? How are we going to do? The thing is, it's actually pretty good to have. These big boys here, these emitter boys, because as it turns out, they're actually really rather good at being pretty considerable tanks as well. I'm gonna pick up 2 food real quick, and then let's head down this way. So there's a teleportation square in the shop, which means there's probably gonna be a teleporter elsewhere on the level somewhere. Nice, good stuff. I also think that I probably want to this game spec into metabolism. I've not done it for a considerable time, but I actually think that it might be at least worth specking 1 level into metabolism so that we go to the final ranking board with full HP on absolutely everyone. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. Really? Okay, that's very unfortunate, but that is what it is, I guess. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. We have the cart full of toxins. We have the puny humans. We have the first aid kit. All of which I really want to pick up, to be honest. I really want to pick up. Let's pick up 1 level in metabolism. Let's feed. We'll fight the boss next. We'll pick up cart full of toxins. We'll pick up that. We'll pick up 4 people, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. BFG, healers, cart full of toxins. Let's fight the boss. Let's freaking go. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. Yikes on that front. Holy cow. Okay, we lose the claws. I really don't want to lose the grav gun. How is this boss so difficult? I'm not really thinking that this is gonna be I'm not really thinking that this is gonna be a win here. BFGer, you've got 1 last shot. Oh my god. Wow, we actually ended up getting freaking annihilated. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, whoever predicted that we were gonna get I think the predictions literally just closed. What a shame. Actually, you know what? I think I'm actually going to straight up restart. That was such a garbage first... Again, that's such a garbage first shop to have. Like, we need the shop to be... we need the shop to be a little bit better. We need the shop to be a little bit better. Alright. Alrighty, let's pick up the Harkabus. Let's pick up that. The mantle. I don't actually rate the mantle. Certainly not for what we're doing, I think, here. But we'll reroll. We'll see what we get. Tower shield and the crash cart. Okay, I will buy the crash cart again, just because I want to try and prioritize heals a little bit. I want to see if we can try and get the first level of sale pretty much as soon as possible. But yeah, if we're fighting the shop guardian in the first instance, we got to be super careful. This is very, very unfortunate that we end up losing an individual unit there. It's kind of bound to happen, though. It's kind of bound to happen. It's just weird that the bounce always ends up happening in a situation like that. Let's buy the sale and let's crank 2 upgrades into the shop so that we can try and max out the shop a little bit quicker this time, I think. Alrighty. Certainly getting a tank early on, very, very helpful. Having a pretty much entirely ranged team, also kind of good. Right, what mutation have we got here? Intimidation. Not necessarily terrible, especially if we get like the speed bonus. Especially if we get the speed bonus, the occasional intimidation, especially on the final boss, is so good. I'm very well aware. I'm very well aware about the power of eggheads. Why do you think we're using them? I mean, the developer swung by the stream yesterday and actually said that they are going to be nerfed along with mages. So, you know, we've got the intel. We've got the intel on that front. Let's set up. I think the boss is probably going to be right here in between the feed zone and yep, I'm so correct. There we go. Alrighty. 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 Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Yeah, look, my view on comments is that, I don't know, most of the time it's just not worth... I think we're going to be fine here, actually. Would rather like to not lose... Would rather not like to lose my shield bearer. I think we might. I think we... Are we actually going to be able to beat this boy? We might not be able to beat this boy. He's got a lot of HP. Wow, okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. That was freaking miserable, actually. Good thing that we didn't start predictions there. It's the first couple of runs for the day. We're just warming up. We're just warming up. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Grav Gun is good. Grav Gun is plus 300 HP. I like that a lot. Let's not worry too much about the early items. Pop a level in sale. Upgrade twice. Move on to the Shop Guardian. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Almost certainly going to end up losing a couple of puny humans here just because of sheer irritation. Irritation in the way that the video game decides to prioritize targeting here. Maybe picking up just a sword might be a good sort of short-term pickup. All right. Yeah, we're going for the max evasion, max emitter. Max emitter, max health person evasion time. That's what we're gonna try and do. That is the only way to get it to get ranked, which is a bit of a shame actually. But okay, let's pick up just a sword. Yeah, I think that's a good value pickup there. Then we'll upgrade the shop again, and then we'll head down here. Incorporating mages into the final team comp might not actually be the craziest idea in the world. Let's head out to the mutation zone. All right. Okay, very, very good. I think that this team might have enough damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, weighted dice. Picking up weighted dice right now is brilliant. That's really, really good. Level 2 of Sail, I want to try and max pretty much as quickly as we possibly can. Getting level 2 of Sail is really, really good. Like, again, this game there's a lot of luck involved in the game. There's a lot of luck involved in the game. Alrighty. I think that we can fight this without feeding. I'm gonna try. Maybe it'll cost me this one puny human here. Or, indeed, if the enemy decides to aggro to an equipped unit, then we're going to be in a great position there. That's wonderful. That's really, really good, in fact. Okay, a lot of heals available here. The periodic table being for sale is nice. It's good. I don't think that we really want it, though. That's the problem. We could pick up double healers. Double healers would be good. Double healers would be good. We would need to pick up an additional puny human. We would need to pick up an additional puny human in order to make that happen, though. Let's get this equipped. Let's get that equipped. I think maybe we actually do try and prioritize the healer composition a little bit earlier here. Right. Okay. I think one. Ah, screw it. We'll buy two. We'll buy two. Whatever. We'll buy two. I think that's fine. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is the makings of a pretty good run. The fact that we have weighted dice already is really, really good. Let's buy that. Are we gonna have any issues here? I don't think that we should. We do have a lot of healing capability. We don't have a lot of mana on our healers though. That's the only problem. Turns out we don't have much damage either. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get across the line. And you know what? The good thing is that we actually managed to keep all of our healing stuff, which is pretty brilliant and actually probably quite good going down to the next level. You're in trouble. Yeah, we killed him. Good. We got the BFG. Excellent. That's real good. That's real good. That's real good. Did I get level 2 of sail? I didn't, but that does give us the turrets. That does give us the turret for 2 gold. Also gives us the plague mask. I think I want the turret, and then I think that I just want to try and buy as many puny humans as possible. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I can't actually buy anymore. All right, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. We'll put down the turret. Turret's a good call. And then maybe 3 healers. If we have 3 healers, if we have the ability to sustain, I think that this is probably at least going in the direction of a pretty good run. I do want to get rid of my mage hero, but I mean, a free mage hero is pretty good. Might have actually been a little bit more worthwhile to at least deploy the BFG as opposed to the secondary crash cart, but I guess we'll see. Okay, the healers should be able to sustain through this. The fire rate for the emitter boys is pretty low at the moment, but that's okay. We're also looking to see if we can try and get that emitter style event, which is really, really what we're after here. Let's head over this way, and we'll head to the shop last. Okay, there are 3 shops on this floor. That's really good. That is really good. I need to sort of space out my emitter boys a little bit more. But that's fine. Right. I don't think that we could probably do with picking up 1 little bit of food. I'll pick up 1 little bit of food. I'll pop a 2nd level into the shop. That's good. That's good. And then we're going to head down. We're going to head down this way. We're going to head down this way. We're going to head down this. Oh, it's the emitter event. It's the emitter event. This is our time. Do I want to feed right now? I actually think that if we don't feed, we lose here. That's the crazy thing. It is indeed prediction time. This is level 2 that we've made it down onto. I kind of don't want to feed because it's a waste of resources. I think we're going to chance it. I just hope that we're going to be able to output enough heals in order to deal with the hordes. Might be a little bit tight. Might lose one of our healers. We're not going to lose one of our healers. Okay, that is so big. That is so big because that's going to allow us to sustain for just that second longer, which is so good. Okay, we did get the 2nd level of sail, which means that we got a 40% reduction across pretty much everything. We could reroll. We could reroll, maybe hope that we get lucky. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We could also pop a final upgrade into the shop level, which I think is also something that we might do. Let's pop a single reroll. Let's pop another reroll. Pop another reroll. Pop 1 more reroll. It's Doc Ock. Doc Ock is enough to get an egghead. It's $9 though. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a Doc Ock. I think getting a composition together at the expense of everything is probably worth it. Plus, Doc Ock has got a bunch of HP, which is really, really nice. Okay, we'll head over here. We'll head over here. And we will accept the event, obviously. Great. And we will try and get the emitters. We probably... Yeah, okay, so it's actually the other side of the map where the enemy are going to be. That's fine. Okay, lots and lots of zombies on this fight. I think that we can probably take this without feeding. Do I want to though? That's the real question. I'm going to try. I'm going to test. Immediately punished for not feeding. Immediately punished for not feeding. We do end up losing one of our emitter bros, which is a little bit of a shame. A little bit of a shame, but maybe it'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. That's the thing, though, is that you have to be greedy if you want to min-max, right? It's the strat. It's the strat. Right, let's reroll. We'll reroll once. That's a great grav gun. That's perfect for us. That's really, really, really good. And then let's reroll one more time. Reroll one more time. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Attack speed bonus would be nice. Attack speed bonus would be nice, but not the end of the world. Okay, let's feed. 1, 2, 3. Just a sword, BFG, and grav gun as well. Let's TP over here. Let's TP over here, and then let's fight some more over here as well. Let's move forward our large HP individuals. Okay. Alrighty. Heal Doc Ock. Heal Doc Ock. Do not lose Doc Ock here. Yeah, our healers need to do way more. Our healers need to do way more. Oh, it's such a good item. It's such a good item and it's on sale. It's such a good item and it's on sale. Oh. Boy, I really want it. I really want it. I really want it, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take the healers. I'm going to take 2 puny humans because we're going to need 1 to sacrifice to the event anyway. And then I'm going to pop the last upgrade into upgrading the shop. Okay, so that leaves us in a pretty good place as long as we're able to survive the next couple of encounters without losing too much. And we also have to hope for a good mutation. Of course, getting a good mutation, it's not necessarily crucial, but it would certainly help a lot. Gonna move the mage into the front line. Move you over there, move you behind here. All right. Let's see how it goes. Doc Ock, you being on the front line, pretty terrifying actually. Pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying. What do we got here? Food. I do actually need to pick up a whole bunch of food. I'm going to pick up as much food as I possibly can. I think that we'll be fine for the fights remaining on this floor, but you never know. You know, pays to be cautious. This is a good one, actually. This is a good fight to reset a little bit and then just get a little bit of HP. Okay. No one got infected. One person got infected. It happens. Let's head back up here. Okay, there's a couple of things that we need to do in order to maximize our chances of success. Buy the food there, obviously. Back into the teleporter. Teleport back across to this side of the map. Head down. Order of operations, very, very important here. The reason that it's very, very important here is so that we're able to get away with feeding our team 1 less food. Because the zombie doesn't need it. Okay, let's make sure that we do not misclick this situation here. Okay. I would like Secret Knowledge. Excellent. Secret Knowledge. Your eggheads can now summon buff targets much faster. Excellent. 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 You get it? Excellent. I'm making... Because they're eggheads? Excellent. You get it? Eggheads? Excellent. Just me? Tough crowd. Okay. Let's feed. Let's feed. And let's do it. Alright. Let's have a little look. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Very, very happy with that. What do we got here? Okay. Shooter's attack bonus, Fury attack bonus, armor bonus. These are all garbage. It's okay, there's many more mutations to come. It's not a great start, admittedly. Egghead's damage is increased by 10 with every attack. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's better than, you know, a slap in the face with a wet fish, but only just. Only just. I got the yolk. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I do indeed enjoy egg puns. Egg puns are some of the easiest puns to make, that's for sure. Okay, just the sword died. That's fine. Nobody else is gonna die. Good stuff. Just the sword was a sacrificial individual anyway. Okay, this is good. This is where a run goes from workable to yes. This is where we're going. This is where we're going. Okay. Pop that. We get the turret. We get the turret. That's good. Let's immediately buy something over there. I think I actually straight up just want to hold on. I don't think that there's any reason to get anything else here, with the exception of the sail upgrade. I think we're gonna pop the sail upgrade. I don't think we're gonna. In fact, you know what? We'll buy the first aid kit. We're not gonna worry about anything else. We're gonna head down here. We're gonna pick up some food. Maybe we can pick up a big old donut. I don't think you can get donuts on floor 2 though, but you never know. Either way, we're gonna strategically place Doc Ock here, so that Doc Ock builds the emitter on the back lines, and therefore we're able to hopefully mitigate some of the damage on him. Put the BFG on the front. That's fine. And let's make sure that we've got a good healing composition around here to heal up Doc Ock. Alright. Alright. I did sacrifice a puny human to the zombie quest. That is exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We got enough heals on the go. We got enough heals on the go. This is totally fine. Alright, buy all the food. That gets us just enough food to be one more single feeding. I think I actually feed now. I think I actually feed now just to be safe. I think I want to... I think I do feed now just to be on the safe side. Also worries me a little bit that we might have... So this is the I think this is the necromancer. I think that this is the necromancer. I think this should be the necromancer. I'm actually okay with this. Doc Ock here. Let's actually move Doc Ock a little bit more... Yeah, a little bit more centrally. That's perfect. Okay. So, Slurp boss. The fire breathing boss. You know what? I'm gonna feed. You know what? Greed is bad. It's the necromancer. Okay, this is good. So our front lines are actually looking okay. Grav Gunner, you can actually afford to die if you want to. I probably could have got through this without feeding, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'm actually completely okay. I'm actually completely okay with that outcome. We're gonna need to spend an additional 10 bucks on food, but you never know. We might get a food-related event. Humans come across a holographic smiling skeleton. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. You rolled panic. Allow me to remind you what is the meaning of life. You get a panic mutation. Now your novices will run from enemies in fear of taunting them. Okay. I think that's okay. When approached by the enemy, newbies fear and flee, making enemies attack them. Fine, actually. That's 100% okay. Given that I will never, ever have newbies. Okay. Cart full of toxins. Double cart full of toxins here. It's very, very good. I would still like to pick up a plague doctor if it's all possible. We also have 20 bucks to spend. Maybe it's worth getting a sail upgrade right here. This is good. 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 Yeah, I guess we could use... I guess we could use them as... I guess we could use that as sort of target practice for the enemies, I guess. Either way, I like the double cart full of toxins here. I don't think that we need to necessarily equip them quite yet. Actually, you know, we should equip at least one. The reason that we should equip at least one is that that will give us a fourth egghead, which gives us the second level of emitter. Let's pop down south here. Down south here. And let's have a little look. Yeah, the mage being on the front line, I'm actually completely okay with, because weirdly the mage has some of the most HP of any of the units. That Grav Gunner is taking some damage. End up losing the Grav Gunner. A little bit miffed at that whole thing. We don't have much damage on this team at all, actually. That is a big concern. It is a big concern. Oh, man. Sailor Fuku is a good item. Doc Ock again. Let's reroll once. What do we got? Anything interesting? No, not even a plague mask. I'm going to pop last upgrade into sail. I'm convinced that sail is the way, by the way. By the way. Sail is the way. All right. Let's go. Let's attack. Let's attack. Doc Ock is pretty trapped at the moment because of access issues, but that's okay. We should be able to sort that out. We should be able to sort that out in time. Okay. Yeah, newbie armor is only for newbies. Unfortunately, it doesn't retroactively apply. Once they get promoted, they become non-newbies and therefore, unfortunately, overqualified to receive the bonus. Let's move you down here. Okay, at least we've still got like a good grav gun setup. Let's move Mage back. Let's move Doc Ock forwards. Cart full of toxins in there. Alright. Don't hate that. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Alrighty. This is looking good. How much... I tell you what. The weighted dice with healing is pretty good. I would like to get their cooldown reduction as well. The cooldown reduction, I would describe as pretty essential. Pretty essential to success here. Pretty essential to success. Right, this is a shop, so this is going to be the first time that we're going to be hopefully getting access to the proper sale level. Goodness gracious me. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub conversion. Much appreciated, amigo. Spam those freaking emotes wildly, please. Alrighty, cart full of secrets. Cart full of secrets. We don't have a cart full of secrets already. We got a cart full of toxins. That's our level 5. That's our freaking level 5, whatchamacallit? Yeah, this emitter boy. That's it, emitter boy. That was the word that I was searching my brain for. Alrighty. So, level 3 is looking good. We need to start re-rolling in shops. We need to start, you know, hoping for the good items to come our way. But so far, so good. Very, very happy with this. Let's not lose a healer on the front line, please. That's an absolutely disgusting state of affairs. Eggheads receive plus 40% to attack. I don't think eggheads, I don't think eggheads are... I don't think eggheads are good enough for attack-related issues. I think that we gotta reroll. And we gotta reroll this a little. And we gotta reroll this a little bit. 40% to attack is really, really nice. But none of them really deal a tremendous amount of damage. I think that we're looking for right now, we're looking for the ability cooldown. We're looking for anything that gives us dodge. Anything that gives us dodge. Anything like that. We do actually have the damage increased by 10 every attack. So I tell you what. Does that stack? Does that scale? Plus 40%? Does that maybe scale with the bonus? It might. It might actually. It might actually. I feel like I'm going to regret not taking this attack bonus. But at the same time, we do need to sort of go for a little bit more here. We do need to go for just a little bit freaking more. And that's the problem. Znix, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Now got access to some of the best emotes in the game. Please do indeed spam them relentlessly. Let's reroll. What do we got here? Eggheads can stun enemies for 1.5 seconds every 13 seconds. I actually don't hate that. You know what? Let's actually take that. I actually think that that is probably better. I actually think that that is probably better, but we did indeed luck out there. Okay. Let's move right along. There we go. We got some... Oh, we basically just have a perma-stun here. Okay, so that's good for individual bosses, obviously, but it's hopefully going to be good a little bit more widely as well. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. The only problem with the stun is that we're probably only able to utilize it really once per battle, as most battles are less than that length of time. Okay, don't think that we're gonna have any issues here. We got plenty of stuns, we got plenty of heals. I don't think we got any problems. We are one emitter boy away from a double emitter setup, and that would be really, really nice. In fact, we don't even need to get a secondary. We don't even need to get a secondary. We just need another person really to get a second emitter. Okay, we're probably gonna want to do that. We've maxed out Sail. Very, very good. We probably want to head for evasion next. We're not going to need mana bonus. We're not going to need rubber bullets. We're not going to need any of that nonsense. We should probably just feed. That is a plague mask, by the way. That is a plague mask. That is a plague mask. There's a lot to consider here. First and foremost, I think we eat. First and foremost, we eat. Secondly, we buy our next emitter. So that's going to be a double emitter setup, right? We put the grav gun at the back here. In fact, yeah, that's fine. That's a good combo. Healer can go in there. We should try and get the mage combo to deal with targets on the backlines. I want to pick up this plague mask, but I think I'm going to try and reroll for it because there's a good chance that we can get a significant discount on a plague mask if only we're patient enough. A Doc Ock for 3. This is why sale is so good. Dr. Octopus's claws are usually 9 gold. We're getting them. We're getting them with what? What is it? 70% off? That is so freaking good. And Doc Ock is, I mean, absolutely a top tier. Oh, this is the one. This is the run, folks. This is the run. Look at that. 10 tokens off the plague mask. Okay, this is officially Pogville. We are... okay, this is good. This is very, very good. This is excellent. Okay, I'm getting a little bit excited. I mean, it's not a done deal yet. It's not a done deal yet, but we're getting there. 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 Okay, map is looking fine. We know where we're going. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We've got the charmed ring on you. I think I want to pick up the cart full of toxins. I'm also going to pick up the first aid kit. Probably going to leave it there. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to get one puny human, stick the plague doctor on there. Good. And then probably want to buy one more puny human and stick Doc Ock on there as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that there. I think we're gonna leave that there. Okay. Maybe we want to see if we can try and get the shooter combo together. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. We'll worry about that later. Either way, this is looking pretty freaking good. We got a food purchase opportunity here. I will take the food. There's no reason not to. We'll buy up to just about the max food that we possibly can, and then we'll progress right on. Getting the healer evasion immediately would be brilliant. We need to make sure that this is not a colossal disaster here. That's fine. That's looking good. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Yeah. Good stuff. Right. Tomato boss is gonna be a big problem. Hopefully Tomato boss decides to either get stunned by my eggheads or decides to eat somebody useless. You ate the plague doctor. Oh god. Oh my god. You ate the plague doctor. You ate the plague. Oh my god. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Oh my god, that's so irritating. Untitled Goose event. Shoot the goose. You've lost 10 tokens, but fighters... Okay, whatever. Fighters gain evasion. That's useless anyway. I think that there is a way for us to do that slightly better, but whatever. All right, I want to get another plague mask. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. That's a good thing to have. I'll pick that up. Reroll. Grav gun. I will pick the grav gun up. I mean, look, if nothing else, we're getting some good deals on some pretty legit emitter boy stuff, which is great. Right, let's make sure that we're doing a little bit of healing. We're going to be doing reduced damage here, but that's okay. We got 2 emitters on our team, and we got loads of heals coming out to this turret here, which is really, really nice. We've got the second of the mage components, which is good. We don't need to buy any food here. Although I probably should. I probably should just buy donuts whenever I have the opportunity, right? Given that you get a free food thrown in there. It's free real estate, etc., etc., etc. Not anticipating any difficulties here. These guys don't actually deal altogether too much damage, I don't think. Besides, we've got the stun ability. Nice. Okay, turret individual does almost end up dying, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. What do we got? What have we got? What have we got? We got some cash. We got the opportunity to reroll. That's what we got. This is floor 4. So this is when we sort of need to start getting our need to start getting our things together. Let's reroll. Nada. Cart full of toxins, I'll take it. Nice. It's another plague mask. This time, hopefully, we have the opportunity to use it for more than just a second. Very, very nice indeed. There is a teleportation room here, so I'm going to suggest that we don't fight the boss until later when we can perhaps maximize things just a little bit further. Let's move Gravgun numero 5 to the front line. Let's move you over here. Move you over here. You over here. Make sure that we've got a little grouping of 3. Nice. Okay, Plague Doctor, you're going, frankly, as far away as is humanly possible so that you do the least amount of damage. Oh, that's irritating. We lost BFG here. Not necessarily a problem. Not necessarily a problem. More frustrated about losing the levels, but the Daleks are pretty difficult anyway. All right. Fine. Fine. Alrighty. Let's move up to the mutation room. We gotta be lucky here. We gotta be lucky here. This is what we're after. We lost the plague again. Oh yeah, we did lose the plague again. But we got the gear back. Yeah. Okay. We have 0 crowd control, by the way, which is tremendously problematic. Tremendously problematic. This is gonna be a tough fight, actually. Yeah, very, very little crowd control. I think we lost the mage there and maybe a cart full of toxins person. But that's okay. What do we got here? Healers receive plus 100% to attack. I think that's good. I think that's actually really good. I don't know what our healer's attack is at the moment. It's not great, to be honest, but Plague Doctors, at least for Plague Doctors, I believe that means that the Plague Doctors are going to be able to utilize a little bit more of their attacking capability, which is kind of nice. It's not brilliant. It's not brilliant, but it's not exactly terrible either. Okay, let's reroll. Let's reroll. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. This is garbage for us. Reroll again. Healers use explosive projectiles that deal splash damage. Fast reload. All abilities are 1.5 times faster. That is essential. That is essential. Explosive attack is good. However, our healers aren't going to be doing much attacking unless they're out of mana, in which case that's a bit of a problem. Okay, let's move on. This is looking good. This is looking fine. I mean, I'm a little bit miffed that we did end up losing so many Plague Doctors, but at the end of the day, it happens. We got some good stuff going in this run. Okay. Nice. Good stuns, good stuns, good stuns. Nice. Very, very, very easy. No issues here whatsoever. No issues here at all. Okay. We got the BFG already. We've got the BFG on sale here. We have 5 out of 5. We're looking for an additional puny human for Plague Doctor. Absolutely. Let's do that. Then we're probably just going to need to get as many puny humans as we possibly can, but we need to do that so that we can spread the XP around for sure. Let's reroll a little bit. Let's reroll a little bit. Let's see what we get. Let's reroll down to 25 gold. Charmed Ring. We've already got a Charmed Ring. Plague Doctor Mask is good. Coffin is good, but it's not good enough. Nothing here. We're not getting anything. That's good. I'll take it. Reroll a little bit more. BFG. Garbage. Sword. Nada. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. For that reason, I think that we probably want to pop a bit in there, and then start getting evasion on our healers, which might just save the Plague Doctor who we've just introduced to the battlefield. We've just introduced into the battlefield. Okay, let's TP over here. Let's TP over here. Let's fight these two bosses over here. Stun, please, or heal, or anything. Just something would be excellent. And then let's see what we got. Right. We'll get the evasion level 2 for sure. Let's reroll a little bit. Sailor Fuku. I think I'm actually going to pick up Sailor Fuku. Because that's good to have. I'm also going to buy the Grav Gun again. Then we'll reroll one more time. Fine. And then we'll buy 3 more puny humans. Yeah, okay. We'll buy 3 more puny humans. This is gonna be good for us. So let's complete the mage combo. I mean, completing the shooter combo would be good. It would be a bonus, but it's not my priority at this moment in time. Let's give cart full of toxins. Nice. Okay, so we got a brand new fresh batch of bodies here. Brand new fresh batch of bodies who can do some XP leveling, which is going to be good. Happy with that. Daleks are, you know, no easy enemy, in fact. But we do a lot of heals. We do a lot of heals now. So that's good. Okay. Nice. We'll pick up 1 bit of food. 1 bit of food is all that we need, and we're probably gonna do 1 feeding session just before we head into the boss. So this is feeling good. It's not feeling overpoweredly strong, but again, that's okay because we've got to optimize for fighting other players as opposed to fighting the enemies. Let's move you up there. Move you up here. Right. That's fine, I think, actually. Yeah. That's good. Maybe move... Maybe move you into there. I don't like having my mage out here. Don't like having the mage out here. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight. But it's fine. Turret boy over here. I think turret boy over here is a good idea. But we need the turret. We need the turret to... I need these two to immediately... Okay. We need to build around the emitters, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we're actually not able to quite get a third emitter. Yeah, let's leave our highest HP enemy, our highest HP unit out here, emitter bro out here to stay alive. Okay. Yeah, there's probably going to be a death on you. Kind of anticipated that, to be honest. Mage. Really would like my mage not to die here. Mage ends up going down. That's deeply frustrating, actually. That's deeply frustrating, but not the end of the world. 4 emitters by the end. 4 emitters by the end of combat there. Probably okay. Probably okay. We don't get the mage thing back. I think we also lost a cart full of toxins there. That was a little bit of a shame. We had just too many people. But that's fine. Alright. A lonely swordsman with a dandy wreath. Hey, humans, I've escaped after all. You're probably still in hell. Sometimes it's wise to ask yourself what you're doing is dumb. Cool. We got a sword. We got a big sword there, but that's not actually that helpful for us. Okay. This is probably the time where we want to get the health bonus. We need more cash before we're able to do that. We also need to probably just get the last mage ring back again, which thankfully is the cheapest ring. We only need the cheapest ring there. Okay. Don't like that. Don't like any of that stuff, to be honest. Don't like any of that. Mage level 4? I'll take it. Don't like any of this. This is garbage. This is garbage. Give me something, video game. That's something, I guess. Alrighty. Let's buy some puny humans. We just need lots of puny humans, really. I know that this is going to increase the amount that we're going to have to feed him, but frankly, we got to. We have to. We have to start leveling these. Okay. So lots of emitters. Lots of emitters. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to be happy about. Okay. 2 Doc Ox on the front line. I think I want my entire front line to be filled with Doc Ox. It's kind of what we're after, to be honest. Righty. Okay, let's fight. So I think this is an insta 3 emitters. Yeah, it's an insta 3 emitters, which is great because the emitters do so much. The emitters do so much, they really help us. Please do not eat my Plague Doctor again. Good, you didn't. Well, you ate my Plague Doctor, but it was an unsuccessful consumption session, which is good. 1 of those, and let's progress on. Okay, map is looking okay for us at this moment in time. The mutation room, thankfully, which I've just found, is going to be determining exactly how well we're going to be able to do over the course of this run. Let's hopefully trigger a couple of stuns so they don't charge into me as much as they usually would. But this is actually fine. This is actually fine. This is looking and feeling particularly good. Very, very happy with that. Don't like any of that stuff. Don't like any of that stuff at all. Let's get the health bonus. Let's at least get that sort of worked in. We'll pick up more puny humans after we do this last feeding session. Oh, that's a really horrific place for the boss to be. Really do not like that. Do not like that at all. Do not like that at all. Levels are looking good, though. Levels are looking real good. Levels are looking real good. Let's hope for something. Let's hope for something good here. If we don't get something good, we're gonna be in some trouble. Healers use explosive projectiles. I feel like maybe that's actually good here. I think that we should pick it up purely from the perspective of it's the best that we're gonna get. Alrighty. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's head back here, and then we'll head back over to the shop. I think that we're going to be fine to just teleport over there and deal with our food situation a little bit later. A little bit later. Okay. Okay, keep stunning, keep stunning, keep stunning, keep doing this. This is good. Fine, everything looks good so far. No issues with this composition whatsoever. No issues with this fight. This is actually great. This is actually great. Yeah, so the evasion ability, we currently evade 40% of attacks. So I don't think that includes the thunderbolt strikes from mages or whatever. We still have 1 shop to go. We have 1 feeding session to go. Let's get the health bonus now. Let's do this room first. Then we'll do the last feeding session. Then we're gonna be able to pick up additional. Then we're gonna be able to pick up additional heroes. Ideally, I'd like a few more. Ideally, I'd like a few more shops that are actually conducive to success. I feel like we've not been overly lucky with a couple of the rerolls in the shops. We've been pretty fortunate. I can't really afford to do that. I think it's better that I just buy, what, 3 and then 2. Move on here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that we've been pretty unfortunate. I need to feed later. That's the only problem. Let's move you back, you back. Yeah, nice. Let's do that. Alrighty. Doc Ock and the Plague Doctor. It's going to be a little bit of a tough fight. I hope that we don't need to feed here. I'm thinking that maybe we did need to feed. The enemies do seem to be doing a lot of damage to the back lines, but the emitters are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and hopefully keeping everyone alive in conjunction with all of the heals that I think we've got coming out. And I think we've survived without taking any casualties, which is excellent. Very, very good. Very, very, very happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that. All right. Pick up an additional healer. Let's yoink our health bonus, or let's yoink our evasion bonus. Good. Pretty happy with that. Let's feed. Let's feed. Let's reroll. Four additional puny humans. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice. Where does that leave us? Nice. Okay, grav gun for 2. I actually really like that. That's really good. Okay, that's a lot of eggheads. That's a lot of eggheads there. Okay. I think that there might be one more shot. I think there might be one more shot before we get to the end here. Okay, this is definitely, I mean, proof that we need to reorganize before moving on, because Dr. Ock was a little bit inhibited there, movement-wise. Doc Ock should always be on the front line. Okay, what do we got here? Berserk Rage, Thorn Armor, and Explosive Attack. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Yeah, we gotta be real lucky. We gotta be real lucky with the egghead specific taunts if we wanna be in with a chance of getting to the top. Okay. I like this though. This is good. Let's reroll a little bit. Nope. Reroll a little bit. What do we got? Mage's attack, deal 100% splash damage. Tentacles receive a plus 100% to health. The mage bonus it's fine, I guess. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Ideally, would be looking to get some more specific egghead taunts, or egghead specific mutations, but at the end of the day, you gotta roll with the punches. Oh my goodness, what the heck did we just do? It feels good. I mean, certainly for the final boss, it feels like we're in a good place. Would like a few additional puny humans. Also, we may need to feed one more time. I feel like I may have mistimed this last feeding session, given that we do still have one shop left to go. But I suppose we could always buy a little bit of additional food if we wanted to. It's fine. Thing is, though, by the time that we get to the boss, we will be on yellow. We will be on minus 20% armor and minus 20% damage, which is a challenge because the boss is dangerous. The boss is dangerous. Boss is scary. Boss is scary. Okay, let's hope for some big rerolls here, chaps. This is the one. I need that basic gun, but basic ring. Nope. 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 I really do not want to buy. That's good. That's good. I really do not want to buy 1, 2, 3. I need to also keep some people naked. I need to keep some people naked. This is important. There we go. Let's get you. Cool. Alrighty. Keep rerolling then. Nothing. Yes, actually, yes. That's what we need. Okay, that's 4 mages. That's 3 healers. I really would love, like, an additional healing robe, but I don't think that we're gonna get it. Let's pick up two people just to keep naked. Let's pick up 2 people just to keep naked. Not anticipating any difficulties with this fight at all. It's just, yeah. It's fine. The health does carry over to the other fights. So if you leave on only, 25% of your team's HP, then you're gonna have a bad time. I don't know if the negative modifier. I don't know if the negative modifiers carry onwards. Well, I don't think we're not gonna be able to eat anyway. There's no point in buying food because we cannot afford it. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best here. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. Let's immediately stick everyone in the back here. Let's do this. No, hold on. Full HP units. Let's do this. So we want to basically assemble groups of 3 differing units. Differing egghead emitter units. So that we can construct emitters pretty much instantly. cool. That's actually completely fine. Mages go there. Naked people we're putting at the very back. This looks good, actually. This looks good. Plague Doctor also needs to go at the back. Because the Plague Doctor is the only person that, like, charges straight into the enemies. That is something that the developer have committed to fixing, by the way. That's not gonna be the case forever. That's not gonna be the case forever. It's gonna definitely change. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a tough fight for this egghead individual, but I mean 1,000 or 800 and something HP out of a total of 1,800 is not too bad. It's not too bad. Only having one Plague Doctor does kind of suck, though. I would kind of like more than that. Okay. It's a good team. It's a good team. It's a good team. Oh, look at this. The boss is actually trying to attack the puny naked human. That is actually super good. That is actually super good. Okay, well, we did it. We did it. We managed to get across the line. How do I feel about this team going forward? I feel like we didn't really hit the sort of key milestones that we need to. The key egghead milestones. We do have a couple of really, really good egghead related bits and bobs. Buffing the newbies is actually like a really, really, really solid play. The other idea is to give the mages additional mana, because we do actually have a full team of mages. We do actually have a decent amount of mages as well. I think we buff mages, actually. I think we buff mages. I think we buff mages here. Actually, we can do both. Yeah, we can do both. Why not, eh? Why not? Vampirism, there's no point in buffing. That's cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think this is a pretty good setup. I think this is a pretty good setup for the fight. For the fights. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what the heck happens. Rito, he's there. Rito is right there. Rito is in 76. That can't be his game-winning attempt. That can't be his game-winning attempt. Wow, okay. It's a sizable team. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good. I don't think this is, I don't think that this is even gonna rank very particularly well. As time goes on, we do get more powerful. Oh my goodness. It's a little laggy. It's a little laggy. We're doing it, though. We're actually doing it. Okay, we're top 50 here. We are top 50 here. Okay, that's excellent. That is horrifically laggy, though. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen at the same time. All right, this is it. Yeah, Rito was in 76th place. I've got to assume that that wasn't the game-winning one. Maybe it was the game-winning one, and that's how much the meta has advanced since Rito actually beat the leaderboard. Okay. Having a multitude of wow, the frames are just not there. I don't know why it's so dicey, but it is dicey. It is omega dicey. Oh my freaking goodness. I literally cannot see what the heck is happening. I'm gonna see if we can try and go into double speed. Half the frames, I guess. Also, my healers have got like insane dodge, so they're doing all of the dodgy things. They're taking a while to be killed. All right, this is very, very, very uncomfortable. Goodness gracious me. Okay, the healer AoE is pretty big. I think that we'll manage to beat this person. I'm kind of hopeful. I need more emitters, right? We need to get 6 emitters on the go. 6 emitters at all times means that we're getting every single bonus, right? That's the thing. Every single bonus from the emitters. This is like a slideshow, but that's okay because, I mean, thankfully we're going to get this done at this point. Mutation tree is almost certain to be reworked. Mutation tree is almost certain to be reworked. It's not exactly perfect at this moment in time. I wonder why it's so framey today. I suspect probably because there are a lot of people on the servers. Looks like we might beat this team composition as well. Yeah, the game doesn't like this. The game does not like this. It's because there's so many emitters, right? There's so many things to calculate. It's There's so many things to calculate, right? There's so many, like, modifications. Which is, okay, we did it. We did it again. This is good, though. This is good. Okay, so this is proving that this is a top 30 team. And again, you gotta bear in mind, is that as the meta is, like, continuously... Look at the number of emitters that this individual is able to put down. That's crazy. There's so many units on screen. There are so many modifiers. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause real quick. I want to check. Okay, so it looks like the food bonus is max, right? So after the boss, look at all of these bonuses. Look at all of these freaking bonuses. It's actually kind of crazy. Heals self for 60% of damage dealt, weighted dice, fast emitters, fast reloads, emitter level 3. Wow. Here's the thing, right? I feel like Doc Ox are actually bad. Okay, so this is how, like, meta we're gonna get. I think Doc Ox are actually not great because they take up so much space. Admittedly, they do have a little bit of extra HP, but they take up, like, a lot of space, and I think that that's why we've seen a couple of teams not actually use them. Yeah, we need to get some dodge on our eggheads. We need to get dodge on whatever class we use as a primary. Like, that's the only way to, like, rank very, 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 very highly. I think that's the way. Okay, this is... Wow, this is... Speeding up does absolutely nothing. Look at how crazy. Look at how crazy this is. Look at how many emitters are on the field. What is happening? What is actually happening? It's not me. That's the crazy thing. It's not me. It's the game. Okay, there we go. We've returned to a reasonable frame rate. Okay, we're either going to rank 27 or 28. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Looks like we might be in with a good chance of defeating these enemies. We'll leave it in double time speed. I mean, I don't really care how this resolves. This is good though. We have more of a steer. I think dodge is actually key. Dodge is actually key. It's very, 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 very important.